Arogyaseva Social Kriya welcomes you all. Our revered Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has been continuously insisting and requesting all organizations and service groups to help the country to reduce the need for medical oxygen and to produce more of medical oxygen to different institutions and organizations. There was also a talk in the FM station All India Radio by Dr. Professor Arun B. Nair, psychiatric professor of Government Medical College Trivandrum, regarding medical oxygen and the oxygen level required in our body, which is up to 96 level. We are a service group doing service to people through different techniques for health under Pranav Yogasram and also Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University Kerala Students Association. A group of respected, learned, devoted people in this field have joined to have a group to extend service to this problem. By simple breathing techniques, in a proper way, we can have sufficient oxygen for our body. The breathing brings in oxygen. We are retained by the breathing only, but our lungs are not working up to the fullest extent by normal breathing. By some simple systematic breathing techniques, we can have the required level of oxygen for the whole body. By doing this, say 5 to 10 minutes, by anybody, say fit, young or old, by standing, lying or sitting, we can perform these breathing techniques. Breathing increases the oxygen capacity in our body, the pranic energy, and makes us vital. So let us do a few simple techniques which can be performed in a few minutes, as we told earlier. We are going ahead with the breathing techniques. So those who are hearing, please practice along with us. Now the first thing is we simply sit and do a prayer which brings in our simplicity, a capacity for understanding. We are just praying, let us pray for getting benefit out of that. I am praying, you all also concentrate on praying. So, we are ready for attending. Now next, the body is prepared, now we should concentrate. The mind is just moving just like a monkey and just always moving about. So A technique is there for that. This is something taught by our Ravi Shankarji also. So we simply say it, we are taking our breath inside, inhalation, slowly and carefully take the breath inside. Follow the breath. Our mind should follow the breath. And while exhaling, also the mind should follow the breath. And slowly we should exhale. We are doing our practice. Inhale and exhale, as we said, to our capacity. So our mind is not controlled. It is concentrating. This, due to limited time, I am showing it once only. But those who have time, they can do it 3 times. Normally 3 times is the fixed number. So I am going with the next one. Let's have a normal breathing. You enjoy the breathing. Breathe as you like. And inhale and exhale, fully aware of that. I'm giving you time, you are doing a breathing. Those who want, they can do it 2-3 times, or simple breathing will be alright if you get the capacity. Okay, we are in our breathing process now. Completely ready and concentrated. Now let us have a breathing. Breathe as much as you can. Let the air go within your hair, through the nose, everywhere, and to the upper chest. Enjoy that breathing. Complete breathe inside to your capacity and exhale as slowly as you can. You can repeat 2-3 times if you want to your capacity. This has made your upper chest and above portion full with energy. The oxygen has come there. Now the next one is, we know when we take the breath, inhale, our chest comes forward, and exhale, it goes inside. Now just imagine that, and take the breath, full breath, expanding your chest to your fullest capacity. And while exhaling, the chest goes as inside as possible. We are doing the process, breathing in and breathing out. How enjoyable it is, you see. Normally we know this breathing and just comes forward and back. But this to its fullest capacity, how happy we become. Do it 3 times when you do it at home. This we call it in the coastal breathing, and the previous one, clavicular breathing, the upper chest. Now we know in our respiratory system, one more, the abdominal system. So when a child sleeps comfortably and kept, we will see the abdomen comes up and down. So let us do in that pattern. By inhaling, let our abdomen come forward feel as full as possible. Bring it and just exhaling. There you go. As inside as possible, touching even the back. Now we are doing the process. This we can do 3 times. But remember, breathing to your capacity, don't overdo, to your capacity only. And while exhaling, if possible, 1.5 times of that, or at least longer than the inhalation. So, normal 3 areas we have covered, and just always moving about. So, a technique is there for that. This is something taught by our Ravi also. So, we simply say it, we are taking our breath inside, inhalation, slowly and carefully take the breath inside. Follow the breath. Our mind should follow the breath. And while exhaling, also the mind should follow the breath. And slowly we should exhale. We are doing our practice. Inhale and exhale, as we said, to our capacity. So our mind is not controlled. It is concentrating. This, due to limited time, I am showing it once only. But those who have time, they can do it 3 times. Normally 3 times is the fixed number. So I am going with the next one. Let's have a normal breathing. You enjoy the breathing. Breathe as you like. And inhale and exhale, fully aware of that. I'm giving you time, you are doing a breathing. Those who want, they can do it 2-3 times, or simple breathing will be alright if you get the capacity. Okay, we are in our breathing process now. Completely ready and concentrated. Now, let us have a breathing. Breathe as much as you can. Let the air go within your hair, to the nose, everywhere, and to the upper chest. Enjoy that breathing. Complete breathe inside to your capacity and exhale as slowly as you can. You can repeat 2-3 times if you want to your capacity. This has made your upper chest and above portion full with energy. The oxygen has come there. Now the next one is, we know when we take the breath, inhale, our chest comes forward, and exhale, it goes inside. Now just imagine that, and take the breath, full breath, expanding your chest to your fullest capacity. And while exhaling, the chest goes as inside as possible. We are doing the process, breathing in and breathing out. How enjoyable it is, you see. Normally we know this breathing and just comes forward and back. But this to its fullest capacity, how happy we become. Do it 3 times when you do it at home. This we call it in the coastal breathing. When we breathe, we know the whole body gets elevated. That is, our blood is purified and it goes to the various places, and the impure blood comes in for purification. The lungs takes its charge. The heart was for the entire lifetime without any break. Only the changing time it gets rest. So now we are doing a breathing, concentrating on all the parts we have done and taking our mind even below the abdomen. What effect we get when we breathe in? We take our mind up to the big toe, in the feet. How energetic we feel. Let the breath take its effect. We feel as if we are breathing up to the end of the toes. Enjoy that. Hold it as long as possible. And then slowly release it, relaxing our whole body from toes, our thighs, our buttock, our abdomen, our chest, our neck, our head. We are completely relaxed, fully enjoyed. We are in their different personality from what we started. Now, this, once it will be sufficient, those who want they can practice, that's all. Now, we have been doing different activities. The whole body is active. The body wants a little rest, relaxation. Now, let us take a slow, deep, concentrated breath, starting from our toes, relaxing our toes, then our ankle, then our feet, then our thighs, buttocks, then abdomen, chest, our hands, our shoulder, our neck, our face, our forehead, eyes, then our back of the head, our top of the head. And feel as we have completely forgotten our body, and keep that position as long as we can, fully relaxed. Once you feel it comfortable, just exhale. That is, bring your mind back from top to bottom. Bring your consciousness. You are your normal person, completely relaxed, completely enjoyed, completely energized, completely different personality. Thank God for what benefit we have got. It is not anybody's property. We are not to pay anything. We are not to accept anything. It is simply the normal system we do in a relaxed, in a proper, systematic way, any time of the day, by anyone, anywhere. Thank God. We thank you all for the kind hearing you have given. This My name is M.P. Narayanan Nair, Director, Pranav Yogasram, Vaikom. We are the Vaikom Study Center of this affiliated study center of Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University, and the representatives of Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University study group also join us in the group to extend these facilities. This can be heard by clicking the number that will be shown in the program. My number is 9891868119. Once more, 9895868119. We welcome you all to this program, and our coordinator will be there, and all those details will be given while giving this program. And one thing you have to be very careful is, don't overdo, don't hold. There may be so many people who will be telling about so many things. You take your inhalation, just do it simply as you exercise. Do not hold because different people will say different. Just by doing advanced things, you are at your service. Those who want the service, we can tell any of our group people, I want to have more. You can ask the doubts. We are at your service. And we have our courses. Anything we can have free from the organization, we are thankful for the God to share with you these few minutes. If anybody gets benefit, they are most welcome to convey in this number to this program and to this program Arogyaseva Swasana Kriya, which is a free service to the society, to our countrymen and Lord, to save the much valued medical oxygen. Thank you all.
Welcome to Arogyaseva Swasana Kriya. We all know every living being wants to have oxygen for breathing, and breathing is essential for every living thing. So from where do we get this oxygen? We get it from the nature only. We don't think about that, and we don't deeply think about that. So from the trees and plants, they leave carbon dioxide during night time, and during day with the sunlight it is made as oxygen. And for our living alive, we need oxygen. And when oxygen is not the only thing we need. Inside, so many chemicals are there in our body, and with the help of oxygen, it gives some different type of chemicals which helps us to be alive. So these things, for that we have to work a little bit while being on the earth. So every time we breathe, we will be feeling inside and outside the movements and the strength and everything. They are very different. If breath is not there, we can know only body is there. So inside these things happen. A living human being is formed. So it is necessary that oxygen is needed. Inside our body, many chemicals means that carbon dioxide also is there, and in the heart so many things are happening. Different areas are there inside the body, and there in one part the oxygen is formed, and the other part carbon dioxide is there. So it is made there, and it comes out and goes into the lungs, and in the lungs it goes. And most of the time our lungs are not full. 1/4 or so only it is there. But we have to breathe deeply or do some pranayama or everything. We can set it right. And the pranayama is the thing which helps us to be with the prana, which is the prana, control of prana. And with that we can be healthy and alert and energetic, everything. So we should do these exercises, some exercises which helps us to be alive or to get more oxygen, more and more oxygen in the lungs. So we can conclude that oxygen is the only thing we can be. But only oxygen is not there. Oxygen doesn't mean that it can give us life. If it is so, one will not die. So if in the dead body, if you put oxygen cylinder itself, it can live and live for more years, many years. But it is not the thing. Some other so many things are there which help it to be alive. So we should be very careful about being with oxygen. You can give details. You can get details from director Pranav Yogasram at any time you want.